Tonight on DC News Now at 9, a closer look at a deadly carjacking spree across Maryland and DC.
We like to place imaginary borders up. During incidents like this, people don't care about jurisdictions or borders.
Why one community advocate says it's time for the region to work together to address crime. A speeding car smashes into a Virginia home with 2 people inside. Witnesses describe the moment it came crashing through. A D.C. woman's dog mauled to death inside a CVS.
Before I could get out of the way, the other dog lunged and grabbed my dog.
Her warning to other dog owners after the traumatizing attack.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Tracking a wintry mix tomorrow morning, then more sunshine. I have all the details in a moment.
Baseball bombshell. What a potential Orioles sale could mean for the team and the region.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan. We're learning new details tonight about the overnight string of shootings and carjackings stretching from DC into Prince George's County. Police just releasing the name of the man allegedly carjacked and killed in Noma last night, 35-year-old Alberto Vasquez Jr. Police also releasing this new picture of the police cruiser that was shot at by the suspect. Now, this happened on I-295 in Prince George's County. Police said the suspect committed 2 more carjackings in Prince George's County. Our reporter Jan-Marie Sisse is live at the scene where it all ended in New Carrollton. And Jan-Marie, we're learning new information tonight about that suspect.
Yeah, that's right. D.C. officials say that suspect definitely had a criminal record, not only in D.C., but also in Maryland. And during that time, apparently, that suspect was going through a mental health crisis. Now, with all the violence and crime that we're seeing across the DMV, advocates say that this just sheds light on a bigger issue, the need for more mental health resources across the region.
It's a very tragic situation.
A deadly crime spree from D.C. to Maryland ended after police shot and killed the suspect here in New Carrollton.
A life was lost and other, people have been injured in this. So it definitely is not a good day for the county or the district as a whole.
It started in D.C. Monday night around 6 p.m. Police say the suspect carjacked at least 3 victims and shot 2 of them. One of them died.
Heard about 4 gunshots down in the intersection over here.
My prayers are with family of the man that passed away.
Then police say the suspect carjacked 2 other people in Maryland. Officials then say he fired the shot at police on Interstate 295 in D.C., Interstate 95 in Laurel, and Interstate 395 in Baltimore. No officers were injured. Now, just before 3 a.m., New Carrollton police located the vehicle and the suspect. Police say he pulled out 2 guns, and that's when officers fired, killing him.
They did what was needed to do in order to prevent more tragic incidents from happening in and around our city. They did the best that they could under the situation and the circumstances that they were put on.
Officials say they believe the suspect was dealing with a mental health crisis. And community advocates like Sherman Hardy say more resources are needed.
We have to reach out to individuals within our community. And we have to make sure that the resources that they know that they're there and that they're accessible.
And no matter where these incidents happen, the entire DMV needs to work together to help curb crime.
We can no longer look at it as a jurisdictional thing. And I think that the entire district needs to come together and figure out how we can help each other.
Now, police have not released the suspect in this case is accused of all of these incidents. They have not released their name at this moment right now, but police are expecting to see some body cam footage. They plan to release that in the upcoming weeks, and the Maryland the Maryland State will cover this entire investigation. For now, reporting in New Carrollton, Maryland, I'm Jan-Marie Sisse, DC News Now.
Jan-Marie, thanks for that update. Meanwhile, the violence continues in the district. This afternoon, around 4 o'clock, police responded to a shooting outside the DuPont Metro Station. Officers say a man was found shot inside his car, intersection of Q Street and Connecticut Avenue. So far, no one's been arrested. Police are trying to get leads in this case and are asking anyone, if you saw what happened, please contact them. Meanwhile, just a heartbreaking story out of Southeast D.C. A driver hit and killed a little girl in a gas station parking lot tonight. Police tell us it happened at the Sunoco on Minnesota Avenue near Pennsylvania Avenue. We're told the driver did stay on scene. We're working right now to find out the little girl's age and whether that driver will face any charges. Meanwhile, a dramatic scene in Centerville, Virginia today. Take a look here. A car rammed right into a family's home while the house was occupied. Luckily, everybody is okay, but the damage to that home, well, it is crystal clear there. Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla has the latest.
An unbelievable sight on this residential street in Centerville. The driver of this Ford SUV ramming his car into this home around 3:30. It prompted a rapid emergency response captured by this neighbor's doorbell camera as two people were inside. Fairfax Fire and Rescue says the driver was extricated from the car and taken to a nearby hospital. The homeowners telling us they are okay, but shaken up, saying it sounded like a bomb.
Saw a car going 80, 70, 80 miles an hour diagonally.
It attracted a crowd as first responders worked to remove the car from the home once everyone was okay. Tonight, no information on the driver, though police confirming he's a juvenile and his injuries are minor. Now the investigation, both into how this happened and how much damage was done. There are multiple schools in this area. In fact, a school bus actually drove down this street just a few minutes before the car crashed into the home behind me. Earlier, we spoke with someone here who said he really hopes that this encourages the county to put speed bumps on this and other residential roads. As for the driver, police saying tonight no indication on whether he will face any charges. Reporting in Centerville, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, meanwhile, in Prince William County, a woman gave birth this morning to a baby inside a car along the interstate. Meet baby Audrey here. Oh, she's adorable, isn't she? Police say police responded to a medical emergency on the shoulder of I-66. So just as the state trooper arrived, well, so did baby Audrey. Police say Mom, Audrey, and Dad safely made their way to the hospital, and all are doing great tonight. So congratulations, and boy, do they have a story to tell. All right, let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb, and that's a big-time story to tell, Janessa.
Yeah, a lovely story. Gotta love that. Weather-wise, switching gears a little bit, we are tracking increasing clouds, and I do see our approaching storm system out towards our western communities. This will be an impactful storm system for Kaiser, Cumberland. Rest of the region, we are going to stay on the dry side. This is a wintry mix due to temperatures currently falling. DC Metro, you're not involved with this storm system. Upper 30s right now, sitting under overcast skies. We've had this transition of winds coming out of the northwest or out of the southeast today, and they'll want to transition back, and that's why we have coastal flood watches that will continue to be into place. Really, the reason why we're not a part of this situation, because overnight it's really not going to allow us temperatures below 32. We'll be above that, and so that's why we're going to see increasing clouds across the region. By 7 o'clock, as you are stepping out of the door, there's a little bit of frost available on your car, but really no big concerns under mostly cloudy conditions. And then by 9 o'clock, still into the upper 30s, lower 40s. Really, we have a fantastic day on tap for your Wednesday, but Thursday looks even better with more sunshine. Chris, we are about to go on a dry spell across the metro area. How long will we see limited moisture? I have that forecast in a moment.
All right, sounds good. Almost time for spring training, Janessa. Thanks. Meanwhile, all new tonight, speaking of baseball, some really big baseball news dropping as reports indicate Baltimore Orioles owner John Angelos is in talks to sell that team. Joining us now in our studio to break it all down is sports director Derek Forrest. And Derek, while the sale is yet to be finalized, it looks like the Angelos family, boy, they're going to make a pretty penny.
Yeah, no kidding, Chris. Back in 1993, John Angelos bought the Baltimore Orioles for $173 million, and it looks like he made good on his investment, as reports now have Angelos in talks to sell the team. According to the report from Bloomberg, Angelos is talking to billionaire and Baltimore native David Rubenstein. This comes one day after reports said Rubenstein is stepping down as the Kennedy Center chairman. Now, Angelos is talking with Rubenstein and another partner on a possible deal. The Orioles are worth an estimated $1.7 billion today, according to Forbes. The Angelos family has owned the team for the last 3 decades. So Washington National fans should also be watching this closely, as it could get the Nationals out of their deal with Masson, and a battle the Nationals have been losing in the courts for a while until this past summer. Now, if the deal does go through, it would still have to be approved by the owners, who ironically enough are meeting in Orlando next week. Chris.
All right, timing might be perfect. Derek, thanks. All right, new details tonight. After a career spanning 38 years, Montgomery County Police Chief Marcus Jones is retiring. Jones joined the department back in 1985, was promoted to chief in 2019. Throughout his tenure, Jones played a pivotal role in public safety, new policing strategies, and positive community relations. Now, his retirement is effective July 1st. The police department saying the search for a new chief will begin right away. Well, forget lucky numbers. One Prince George's County, Maryland woman won $50,000 in the Pick 5 lottery. Get this, using her license plate number. Markietta Robertson says she played the same 5 numbers every month for almost a year until she won the top prize. Good for her. She says she bought the winning ticket at Marlton Liquors in Upper Marlboro. Congratulations. What a way to start out the new year.